Hey guys, Kickassreaction here, and today we are doing episode 2 of Hazbin Hotel. Took a little longer to get through this season than I wanted to, and I think it's pretty much over now, which is funny. Definitely means I have to speed up the pace of these. But, yeah, we're in episode 2 this time around. We've been introduced to a new character to pretty much take Pentious' place in Hell. Baxter, I believe his name was, the aquatic demon guy, which is interesting. That's going to be curious. I don't know if I expect like a soul to get redeemed every season in this show. But you could have it be a bit of a depressing route for viewership where one of the hotel members specifically do get redeemed every season. So this one we could lose, Pusk, Angel Dust, Nifty. That'd suck. But I'd be curious to see what actually is going to go on in regards to the whole redeemable qualities that Charlie has proven is real, that can be done now, which is what I'm expecting probably this episode or very, very soon. We'll get a perspective of Heaven, what they think about Pentious, the fact that, like, for the first time ever, an anomaly of an insane magnitude has happened, a soul has been brought over from the other side, they've been brought over to Heaven, which is insanity, especially with, like, the controversy of the fact that, like, he directly opposed Heaven by fighting Adam, and yet he was still able to go into Heaven. So it's not even like the rules are finite entious to where if you oppose Heaven at all, you are not redeemable. Like, you can still be redeemed from that. So very curious. I really hope we get a Pentious POV in this season. And obviously, in terms of the whole political thing, he could really help convince Emily and Sarah of Charlie's cause, because not only is he the living embodiment of it, he actually could speak from the perspective of a hell person, that's a hell soul that's been revived, or been redeemed, I guess you want to say. But I'm really excited about that. We really have the stupidest plotline ever in this season, which is the V's thinking they can fucking conquer Heaven. Oh man, I know they're overlords, I know they're powerful, but they're powerful by mortal standards, they're powerful by the sinner standards, The archangels, the seraphim, the high angels, Emily, Sarah, like, maybe Michael, if he's in this show, I'm willing to bet he's a lot more OP than Adam was, Maybe God, the Almighty itself, like, there's a lot of OP people in there that could fuck up hell, honestly, and I get why they're so egotistical about this, because it's proven to be true that it can happen, but the only way they can also kill hell is through a finite resource that are entirely reliant on Heaven bringing them down to hell, the weapons. So that's still funny. Like, unironically, I would not be surprised if we lose all 3 of them in this season for that. Really don't want to lose all of them. Actually don't know how you, I'm actually not sure if anyone in hell can actually kill anyone else in hell. Has that been brought up yet? The, like, sinners can actually kill others? Yeah, I think it is. I think Alistair's killed overlords before. But, I obviously don't think we're going to lose all of them in this season, but I do suspect we're going to lose a majority. Well, no, actually, I assume we're going to lose one. We're going to lose one. Probably Vox, because he's the one, initiating this plan of, the takeover of hell anyway. And I do want to see more characterization for Velvet. Obviously, Valentino, you've got to do more stuff with Angel Dust in that regard. I don't feel like you can have him be killed by an angel. Like, he definitely needs to go out by either Angel Dust or someone, relatively to him. Husk, double team, since he is an overlord. But I'm really curious about that, and there is still a lot of lore stuff I want in the show, in general. I do, one thing I really do want is an explanation on how the hierarchy is decided in hell, really how certain sinners do become overlords and how they gain that power. Obviously, deals and soul contracts are an element, but, like, what is determined by the power that one has? Alistair is a pretty wild one, because he kind of just came in and, from what we know, is the fastest growing soul we've ever seen in hell. But obviously, the other overlords, Zestial, Valentino, Vox, how their origins to come into hell, but also their origins on Earth, and if, depending on how evil you were in life, does that actually play a part in how powerful you are in hell? And I'm really curious to see that, and if we do get any of that, as well as just origins for those characters, which would be really cool. origins for, you know, characters meeting. I want Nifty's origin, how she met Alistair would be really fun. You see, this might have been a pilot thing, maybe, and I might just be completely derping on this, but I don't remember if it was even said how Angel Dust made his contract with Valentino. This might just be derping, and it might have actually been explained in detail, but I honestly do not remember if they actually went into why Angel Dust made a deal with Valentino to begin with. So if they haven't then seen, that would be really cool, because we got how Husk made his deal in season 1 with Alistair, but I think that's pretty much it. So it'd be really cool to see that. But yeah, anyway, guys, let's do episode 2. We ended it very, very funnily in episode 1 with Emily actually just telling Charlie that, yeah, no, Pentious is fine. He's in heaven. He's probably, you know, chilling in a pool, you know, drinking champagne, all that fun shit. And yeah, he's fine, don't worry. So let's go in episode 2 after that incredible cliffhanger. Alright guys, episode 2 of Hazbin Hotel. Let's go. Yep, the Amazon MGM Studios. Bum bum. So yeah, we probably won't get any more Hazbin content in 2026, but we should be getting a lot of Hell of a Boss content there. So we're never too starved, I think, for Viv content, you know? It is what it is. Yes! There he is! Oh, wait a minute. Alright, so I did see the first few seconds there. For some reason, these subtitles are in Italian first and then English. That's really annoying. Alright, let's continue. One of these days, I'm gonna get better at doing this.
Well, this is
there he is.
Quite the warm welcome.
Uh-oh, I love how he's got an eye on his hat. Yep, and people are freaking out. Like, what is this? This is nonsense. I like how this is being discussed, though. Ooh, I don't even know what that is.
Extermination of hell, and you kept it from us? How long has this been going on? This extermination has always been wrong. We bear some of that responsibility.
Now the demons have managed to kill the leader of our army? What if hell wants vengeance on us now?
Yeah, they do, kinda. Just a few of them.
What was it? I don't...
What are you?
But Dad, I mean, should be... I don't know, really.
A sinner has made it to heaven. How is this possible?
Was this redemption?
You told us
yeah,
souls were
actually.
silent, that nothing could change that. We trusted your word.
I like
that
how,
this
yeah.
would never happen. It can't.
The authority is being questioned now when it comes to Sarah.
How did you get here?
I don't...
How
I was
did you
killed.
get here?
Literally, yeah.
You had to have forced your way in.
He died.
Was it the Morning Star? How did you get past the gate? Peter, did
The
you let him
Morning
in?
Star, yeah, Charlie. No.
I swear to the speaker, I did not let him in.
Sarah.
That
he
wouldn't
didn't
change his
force
appearance, even if
way
he did.
in. We both saw it. He ascended.
He literally popped in front of you like nothing.
Don't say it, Emily. Please. We need...
We're kind of building Sarah to be a villain in this, an antagonist in this season. If she's gonna oppose it this much.
Action. He killed Adam. That's an act of war. We need to go down.
He tried.
Silence.
He failed
This
spectacularly.
is the room of the speaker, and I will use my voice. With all due respect, Seraphim, I was right about them. Adam was right about them. This demon filth is not to be trusted.
That's
He
just
and his
wrong.
kind should all be dead, and I will make that happen. Just let me.
Hi, can I cut in? Hi,
You lost to Vaggie.
Son of Adam, rest in peace.
Oh,
as much
nice.
as I'd like to honor my dearly departed dad, I really just wanted to
You
say...
seem
Shut up,
very...
Abel. Adam didn't even fucking like you.
I know.
Yeah, he
But
seems very
facts aside,
unconcerned about his
I think
daddy's
it
death.
might be good to stay on the subject of this colorful snake thing.
Yeah, this is about.
I like that, yeah,
justice.
so... You do get way more unique designs than in Hell than you do in
How did
Heaven.
you get here, demon?
Also, that just made me realize, like, right now, seeing Sarah just do that eye thing, it made me realize that, yeah, Pentious has lost, like, all of his eyes, which is kind of crazy. That's a very unique circumstance. But also, it kind of makes me curious on the subject of that, right? Because, well, I think this was retconned in the series as opposed to the pilot, but the pilot explanation was that the reason the extermination happened was because of overpopulation. And even if it's retconned or not, that's still a kind of valid reason, right? So because there is a finite amount of space in hell, we know that, but it makes me curious, how does heaven deal with overpopulation? Because if no one's ever killed, if this really is a paradise world and there's just infinite souls ever coming, is heaven truly infinite? Does new space just appear when it needs more? Like, how do they deal with overpopulation, you know?
Sarah, calm.
Whoa! Oh, that's what I call divinity.
My dear child,
Straight up
please,
golden.
Tell us your story.
Well, I don't, I'm not
And
much
no
of a
malice
storyteller,
comes at
you
all.
know, and I don't,
Who are
I
you?
don't know how I got here. Miss, who are you?
I'm known as the Speaker of God.
The Speaker of God?
Now, tell
The
me
right
something.
hand. Right hand woman.
I...
He's even got a halo. I
My
wasn't sure if we'd see a person
Well,
higher than Sarah,
I
honestly.
was once an inventor in London.
Yo! Yo! Yo!
I didn't go out. or
1988.
Socialize. I didn't have friends. I had my work and my machines. But I had a tendency to watch things.
Not too old
People
then.
in particular.
Especially compared to like
It gave
Alistair.
me the illusion I had people in my life, and I was fascinated by all these lives I could see, and these moments I witnessed. Some moments more private than others.
Ooh. Well, to be
I'm
fair,
rather ashamed
it
of
did
it
that with the
now.
window open.
Continue, my child.
Yeah. I really doubt being peeping
But on
once
that
would get you
day,
into hell.
I was watching a woman wandering past my workshop. A beautiful thing. Young. So full of life.
Cool.
And then I saw...
Is that Vestial? Is that implied to be Vesti? No! No! It looks more like Valentino, actually.
I knew who did it.
Just on silhouette alone, it looks like him.
He was a client. A man with power. I could have done something. Brought the man to justice. But I didn't.
That's
I
it?
don't know if it was fear or apathy, but...
That's it?
That man went on to kill 5 more women. 5 more! I still did nothing. And he was
Oh, I
never
love how
forced.
his attire does look like a snake.
I carried that guilt to my grave.
So that's why it was
and
a snake.
I ended up in hell. And I deserved it.
So, why are you here now, my child?
Yeah.
I don't
What did you
know.
do?
My friends were in danger. Cherry was in danger.
Aw.
I had to do something. This time, I would do something.
So he redeemed his sin.
He was
Barely even a sin.
redeemed.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He just took no
Telling us
action.
your story,
He gave in to
child.
cowardice.
Now, you are not.
I think Sarah's pretty convinced now.
Coward who let people be murdered, but then he attempts a murder himself and he wins a ticket to heaven. Bullshit. You acted selfless. You cared more
Yeah.
for the lives of others than your own, and made
And there we go.
ultimate sacrifice. You were able to atone.
Oh, that's crazy, those
You are
powers.
a cleansed soul.
You did it in the name of
free
love for the person you
You
lusted
have
and for
nothing
your
left
friends.
to fear here.
Thank you.
Well, if the Speaker of God is saying
Aw,
it, then that's
cute.
pretty much it.
Good
He's
God.
pardoned.
It
He's
seems
passed.
that this soul has atoned for the sins of his life, his past.
Mhm.
He comes to us a soul who understands and was willing to overcome. Heaven welcomes you, Pendleton.
Oh, I don't use that name anymore. You can
Interesting.
call me Sir Pentious, Your Highness.
Oh, I get it now. That is so clever. Like a serpent. Adorable.
Well, he is still a
I
serpent.
cannot believe this. Your Highness, I know you are wise, far beyond me, but this beast came from the dark pit, sent by the Princess of Hell herself. We cannot fall for his lies.
I sensed no lies.
Yeah.
He was under the command of the Morning Star, the first fallen angel, and his daughter. It was her who called for redemption and then somehow found it through the death of one of us. That cannot mean nothing to you.
Or he was redeemed.
Yeah.
I...
He was redeemed,
Sarah,
man. Just let it go.
You know more than anyone here how
He didn't
much
do
hell
anything
is
in the
trapped
battle
in
anyway. Adam
Uprising.
killed him.
It's only a matter of time. Adam knew it, and now he's dead.
Look, the voice
Of
of...
Heaven's exorcist army,
As what?
as head of...
Hey, Loot.
Wait,
Sorry to interrupt, but
what?
I think I'm actually the new head of the Exorcists.
Oh. Oh.
Sorry.
What?
Plus, we thought he'd handled this situation
Nice.
fairly.
But I was his right hand.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
That's gotta sting.
But that's
Shut
that.
up, Peter, you're just a glorified mascot.
At least I wasn't just demoted. Oh, get dunked
All
on!
of this juvenile...
I cannot hold my tongue
Wow.
when I have seen firsthand
All of
the
this
destruction that
juvenile
humans
battering...
have caused us. The threat
Whoa,
they
that's
pose.
really cool.
I
In
have
front of the
lost
speaker.
So much. I have endured. I am willing to give my life for heaven to stop those filthy fucking monsters.
Loot, this is a sign that Charlie was right. That redemption is possible.
Don't you dare. What is wrong with all of you? They hit us back and we just pussy out?
You're making yourself look like an absolute fool.
Enough. You will not address the speaker like that.
Your Highness, you know why you allowed the exterminations. Because you knew hell was a threat.
I'm
Now that
still
you know
loving the
they can bring
speaker's
down an
design. I'm still on
angel.
that.
Now, heaven
That
in
is
very
true
real
divinity
danger,
right
and
there.
Loot, this changes things.
It changes nothing. Some slimy fucker tricks fate into allowing him here. It means nothing.
I'm not that slimy.
It
Not
means
anymore.
Everything, Loot.
I like how that
Ends
was the
now.
insecurity.
There will not be any more blood on my hands. But it has been decided. This Sir Pentious is here now, and so he is a soul in our care. Emily, please take him. Tend to him. Ava,
Nice.
Stand by, please.
Alright,
But our
well,
next
worried
action
there
will
for a
be
minute that
regarding your father's death.
Sarah
Yeah,
would
right.
be a antagonist, but it seems like that's been
I told
nipped.
you guys I didn't let him in. I watched the gate like.
I did like the reveal that that was
really
just a
well,
helmet the whole time.
okay?
We get it, Peter.
Shut up.
Come on, Penny. I'm gonna make sure you have the best
Hell,
birthday.
She is like a carbon copy of Charlie at this point, so yeah, he is already accustomed to this over energeticness. Damn. That's over,
Please
Luke.
don't loot.
Please, you know
Yep.
I'm right deep down.
No, you're not.
Please, Seraphim. I already spoke to Lilith.
Lilith?
Yes. Please. I told her to go down.
We're
and stop
finally
her bitch
addressed
daughter.
in her.
You had no authority. You are no
Yeah.
longer in charge, and you will
I
remain
want to learn
the
more
lieutenant.
about that deal that
The
brought Lilith to
decisions are
heaven.
mine and mine alone to make. Call off any of your plans.
I mean,
and
I
report
feel
to
like it's
Abel,
more the
or it will be
speakers.
seen as treason. Do you understand?
Yes.
Nice.
Missed.
Go away, Nat. That's all you are. Neither. Oh. Oh. Alright, so that after credit scene didn't mean too much then by that. Damn, do you get cell service that like connects from heaven to hell? That's insane. Man, Emily just had to give Charlie her number and like they could communicate like that very easily. You don't need portals or anything.
Sir Pentious, I know you are new here and you had a not so
But this
great
is finally
first
an experience to
impression,
see
but
what
I
hell,
am
what heaven's like.
determined to make sure you have the best time.
Oh my god, she
Tell me
is
what I
just
do
Charlie
here.
2.0.
Tell me everything about yourself.
Well,
Do you like sugar? We have a lot of sugar here.
Diabetes not a thing in heaven, I assume.
Kittens, puppies, koalas.
Oh, I'm
Ooh,
allergic.
koalas.
What about penguins?
There's no allergies
They
in
are
heaven
really
either.
Cute, endangered on Earth, but so cute. We have like literally so many here. Or
All
any
their souls
animals
came
you
to
wanna
heaven.
cuddle with.
Do animals go to heaven by default?
Emily, is it Emily?
Yes, Emily, that's my name. Yes.
There is one thing I really want.
What is it?
To see your friends again?
Yes, I really just want to see my friends. I want to know that they're okay.
Oh,
You did miss the end of the battle.
Fine. Help. But
Oh, really? You just saw Charlie, man?
Oh, well, no. I don't think you can. You know, this doesn't happen. That's why it's so special.
That would be kind of funny if he went to, if he goes for a portal, like, he would go back to his hell look, but then if he goes back to heaven, he'd go to this disappearance again. That'd be kind of cool.
Quite like you.
So I'm alone again.
No, I'm here for you, and you'll love being in heaven.
And here comes the song.
You're gonna make so many new friends.
Guaranteed 2 an episode.
Potential amigos around every corner. No bullies or bums, the chums are tens here.
Oh my god.
It'll be a breezy piece of
No.
cake to form your
He's just nicking everything. What I get.
If you want some buddies, you'll have your pick. 'Cause no one
Oh, the ball pits. Skate track, that's cool. Bro's really stealing the TV. Wow, 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 wow. I like that. He's redeemed, but he's still an arsehole. Yeah, there's no weapons available to the public.
I'm in love with you, Santa Claus. 5 stars! And no one here's addicted to crack.
I'll get back
There's no
to my
crack?
friends. Once I create the voltage and calibrate this lens, I will find a way to quantize this frequency, updrive the peak speed, so I can see them today.
Yeah. Go's gonna tear through the fabric of reality to get back to them. Because in reality, heaven sucks.
You're not able to leave, but look on the bright side.
You don't know that. Have you ever tried sending a soul? I mean, you didn't think they could come to heaven after hell. Ooh, an arcade. That's cool. I like it. Damn. Damn.
That didn't help, actually.
Yeah. No. Not all songs are good.
Forgive me, Speaker. I have sinned.
Speak, my child.
I thought what I was doing was right for our people. But now I'm faced with knowing it was all. That this whole time, those souls
could have been redeemed.
With more faith in them.
You eradicated them forever when they
changed.
could have changed.
Sarah.
What have I done?
I don't know what to do.
Whoa, right away.
Oh
wow. Two songs right back to back.
What kind of leader can't tell good from evil? All those poor souls, how many could have been saved? How could
All of them, potentially.
So cruel and depraved.
One seeks an answer that one cannot grant her. You're looking
Already said it, but I really do like this design.
Every transgression must serve as a lesson. Yesterday you drew sorrow. What will you do tomorrow?
I feel no wiser than when I commanded the slaughter of those sons and daughters. How can I be sure I don't repeat more massacre based on mistaken conceit? If I stand down and leave us exposed, would that be blind to the threat hell may pose?
That's great.
And know though time flows on, so you must bear the cross bestowed upon you.
Take pity, I pray. Give me a sign. What's your guidance? Please show me the way.
What can you do, Sarah? It's impossible to save what's lost. Help Charlie, that's how you atone.
How do I?
You stop exterminations and you help Charlie's concept. You try and help sinners redeem. just from a standpoint, we know certain ones are never going to be redeemed. Like, you're never going to see Valentino redeemed. But, you know, there's a number of them. Cherry Bomb, Angel Dust, Cusk, you know. Nifty, I don't know how that'd go, but Nifty, if possible. And then you've got
someone's menstruating.
Salty Angel. What the hell?
Adam?
What?
You're alive?
No.
Oh, now, I'm in your head. Guess you missed me that much, huh? You crazy bitch.
No, he died to Nifty, of all people.
Do they know that I,
You have no aura left, bro. Your credibility is
Some
fucked.
real bullshit.
I know.
Well, yes. It's up to you then.
Yes, sir.
Fucking first human died to a lolly girl in her 20s.
I have to decide what action will be taken regarding how much of a threat Hell could be now. They know what they can do to us, and many of them will be wanting to take out their pain on us.
Yep.
Luke was correct in that. They have numbers and no reason not to rise up against us. But I don't want more. I need time to think of what should be done.
We are ready and waiting, ma'am. With our knives and our helmets and some other pointy things. Please try not to
Yeah, they're
stress
not
too much.
fighters. They're not used to
What do you
combat.
think we should do?
They all would
Abel,
suck and
as head
probably
of the
die
army.
easily.
Oh, well, see, I don't much like confrontations, so I don't love the idea of going down there for revenge or
I mean, if we're being honest, Sarah
they
could
did
probably beat them
sorta
all by
kinda
herself.
Kill my dad a little bit, so maybe I'm pretty okay with either option, to be honest.
Cowardice, man.
That doesn't help me. St. Peter?
I just watched the door.
Right. Of course. Thank you both. You may go. This is my decision to make.
Whatever choice you make, Your Highness, heaven will be behind you.
That's a lot of pressure.
Fuck.
A lot of pressure. Aw, bro needs its minions.
What are you doing?
Even his eggs. What even are the eggs? Are they heavens born?
That's about the closest
Can
I've
they
come
be
to
redeemed?
My little egg boys. They all perished in the Zeppelin. Why
Oh,
aren't
never mind, they all
here?
died.
I don't think any of us know how this works, Pentious. We just know it worked for you.
Right, I'm one of a kind. I remember.
So what's the goal, Emily?
Oh my! Is that?
Hey! Some new
Same as
ones!
the ones you lost, but maybe it's something.
That's really
You can't
sweet.
see your friends.
God damn, does that show Emily's power, though?
I love them.
Oh, and they're as stupid as the originals.
Them.
I'll tolerate them.
Thank you, Emily.
You also have at least one friend here, Pen. One super fun,
Pen.
silly, very cool friend.
Yeah.
Me! I'm talking about me!
Yes,
I figured
yes.
it was you.
Friends. Friends. Jesus, girl, take a chill pill. I wonder if we're gonna get Herbie unredeemed and go to hell.
Sorry to interrupt.
Because if you
your
can be
freaky
redeemed,
in the dark
assuming
time. I
the
was hoping
opposite
maybe
can
give one of
happen.
Dad's old guitars, you know, to remember him by.
Get out.
Sorry. Oh, right,
Damn.
yes, I'm leaving. Sorry, I'm leaving. I'm out.
You know, I never liked that kid.
He's
Yeah.
weak.
Major pussy. Not the good kind.
And now
Mm-hmm.
I have to answer to him. He's nothing like you.
Hang on, don't take it
Yeah,
on the
that
collection.
fucking sucks.
I never got to tell you that.
You think I didn't already know?
Did you?
No fucking idea. If you don't know, I don't know, babe.
Interesting.
So, what you gonna do about
You
it?
could have been tapping that the whole time and just
I'm going to
it never
kill
happened.
Every last one.
You had like a literal eternity to make that move and you never did.
Does no one know who they're dealing with?
3 songs!
Go, forgetting
Whoa! 3 songs in one episode.
it's terminal. There's no remedy. But to
Yeah.
them all, I still got a job to do. My mission's incomplete. Only a
Girl, you lost to Vaggie in a one-on-one. You are doing less than nothing.
for what she did that day, for what she took away.
Hell yeah.
Storms coming, I can see the clouds.
Ooh! Oh yes! Holy shit!
Fall down like
Oh, this might be the song of the episode. Woo! Oh, loot, 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 let's go! Oh, I'm hoping, man, I'm kind of low-key hoping for a loot versus like Vox fight or something. Hell yes! Oh, this is good. This is very good. Like gravity. I actually love Luke's design when she's not wearing the mask. She looks great, but just the mask, like, kind of ruins it for me. But the face. The face. Oh, yeah. Gravity is there. That's the song of the season for sure.
I can act shocked if you'd like.
Oh, right. Well, anyway.
Hey!
This is
That's
a little
creepy.
creepy.
Yeah.
But perfect. Thank you, Emily.
Welcome to heaven, Sir Pentious.
Attention, citizens of heaven. Winners, angels, and all who reside.
Winners.
Due to some recent concerns over Hell's rising tensions, it has been decided for everyone's safety that heaven will be closed off from any other realms. Incoming souls will be put through security protocols, but nobody gets in or out without expressed permission.
Oh, has that ever happened before?
For the good of heaven, and will protect us all.
Has that ever happened before at all? You can literally put heaven on lockdown?
Is this bad?
I don't totally know. I guess not?
Do you think Charlie should know?
Oh my gosh, Charlie! I should tell Charlie about you. And
Yeah, okay, I figured this happened prior. Yeah, there's literally a fucking portal.
Can I be my friend?
Yeah, literally, she can just make a portal. Whenever she wants. I like how Cherry Bomb's the biggest one. It's not got Alistair on there, though. That is really cool, how, like, heaven is barely, like, a planet, and it's just, like, mainly a core in the center. Well, there you go, I guess. Oh, man. That was good. Oh, dude. Oh, the best part of that definitely was Gravity. I think that's the name of the song. Like gravity, like gravity. I really vibe with Gravity and Lute's VA. That was sick. Okay. Yeah. That was great. So that was obviously the main episode we kind of wanted at the start of the season, I would say. You know, just the reactions, you know, the political angle of this, you know, how the hierarchy of hell actually, of heaven actually takes this, which for the first time in history ever, a soul has moved from hell to heaven, and you know what that means. It's a scary thought, obviously. You know, without any kind of basis or groundwork for how like souls even go to heaven to begin with. Yeah, it's a very scary notion to think that they can pass through both heaven and hell respectively, and that, you know, obviously unknown brings a lot of anxiety. It can bring a lot of mystery and panic, and as we saw here, like, yeah, people just don't know, you know. Can bad people come to heaven? Can people cheat the system in any way? Can it be exploited to where it's kind of a direct door into heaven for sinners? And, you know, obviously not everyone's like Sir Pentious is, so those with malicious intent come to heaven. What do you do about that? And obviously I don't think there's any way of actually doing that, but obviously, you know, they don't know that yet. But no, that was really cool. I really did enjoy that episode, obviously. Pentious, great guy, you know. I like how we are kind of showing that, you know, from a soul going from Earth to heaven, it's a paradise, it's the place of wonder, you know, all your desires are met. But from the perspective of someone that's been in hell for as long as Pentious has, who has made connections, who has, you know, formed bonds, and, you know, just kind of all he knows is the carnage that takes place in a hell. To go from that, lose it all, to go to heaven, can actually be the opposite. It can be hell. It can be a personal nightmare to him, and, you know, obviously, just loneliness is a big concern there, because from what we know, no one can really pass over. You know, Vaggy's kind of banned. Charlie, while she can go to heaven with permission, she obviously can't be a redeemed soul since she is a hellborn. And the same for everyone else, you know, it's going to be a long, long time, I imagine, before any of them get into heaven as well. So I do like the perspective we're getting from that, and it really makes me curious now just how much of Pentious you can reasonably use in the series when he's so disconnected from the central cast of characters now. You know, because, well, he's got Emily, and he can be a front for Emily when we ever need to see her in heaven. That can only last for so long, right? Like, a lot of Pentious' character right now can actually just be, you know, the depression, the homesickness that comes from not being there for a very long time. And we will see it, you know, because, like, his love was for Cherry Blossom, and we have no idea if she's going to be redeemed, or if she even wants to be redeemed, so we'll see what comes of that. And yeah, cool stuff. We also actually got the backstory for Pentious. That was really cool. And we got, like, the injustice that was brought upon him by getting into hell. So it does seem like the well, I don't know. So I was gonna say, like, it feels like the requirement to get to hell is the guilt you feel in life, but I really struggle to find a way to make backstories for characters like Alistair in particular that could feel guilt for anything that he's done. So, I don't know, there might be more than one singular reason, but it does feel like a very unjust system, you know. Obviously there are people, Vox, you know, the V's, Alistair most likely, that did deserve to be in hell, but at the same time, you've got people like Pentious who, you know, through their own guilt of inactivity, you know, not from any, like, direct actions he caused, but from actions he didn't take, is the catalyst to get into hell, which obviously is very unjust. You know, obviously bad things did happen because he didn't make a move, but he just drowned in misery because he wasn't, so I wouldn't say that's worthy of eternal damnation like the show kind of portrays it, you know. But I'm really curious if we'll get any backstory from the perspective of someone like Alistair, or, you know, maybe the V's, like someone who was kind of like Pentious, who didn't necessarily deserve to go to hell, but have been there for so long at this point, they've just adapted, and they've kind of become evil because of the environment they've been around for so long, right? Like, not saying it for Alistair or anything, but say someone like Nifty, right, who maybe she didn't deserve to go to hell. Maybe she actually was a nice girl in her life, but because she's been here for so long, she's become the Nifty that we know, and she's become a bit of a psychopath because of it. And if there is any, like, connection to that, right? If the injustice of going to hell has made them kind of worthy of it over the time, but it's kind of a situation that could happen for anyone that has actually been in hell for a certain amount of time. So I'll be really curious to see that, if anything like that does come up. But I really, you know, we got other than that, we got the council in this episode, which was crazy. We got the speaker of God, which is, oh man. You know, no idea if they'll actually portray God in this series, because a lot of the times God is kind of portrayed, in certain shows, like the voiceless kind of character, a character that really keeps heaven operational and keeps it running, and obviously is omnipotent and has a plan for everything, but doesn't directly act in the affairs of really anyone, including his own subjects. So I am curious if they will show anything in God in this story, even if it's just like a voice, if they just portray it as a voice that, you know, communicates with people in certain instances without giving a character design to anything. But I don't know, but the fact we even got the speaker of God in this episode is crazy, right? And definitely the highest in the highest standing entity we've seen in hell so far, and most likely the most powerful too. But I'm really glad we got that, because that is honestly a peak design, and I really do appreciate that. But yeah, that was really cool. You've got obviously the stuff going on with actually the subjects in heaven. You know, Sarah, the weight of everything that's happened at this point is obviously crushing down on her, bringing up guilt and possible you know, like atonement for all that she's done. You know, the possibility that everyone she has allowed to die under Adam's reign could have potentially done better for themselves, could have potentially actually redeemed themselves to be worthy of heaven. That is a lot of guilt. That's a lot of yeah, just guilt really to handle at once. And again, it kind of speaks to like the injustice system, where if Pentious went to hell because of his guilt, well, you know, could guilt also be a catalyst to send someone from heaven to hell as well? You know, if Sarah's now doubting every action she's taken in the extermination by allowing it to happen, could that guilt become so soul crushing that it literally just weighs her down and literally forces her down into hell? I don't think that would ever be the case, but I'd be really curious and excited to see if that did happen, right? If especially one of the most powerful figures in heaven gets like chained down to hell because of their guilt, that would be really interesting and intriguing. But you know, I understand the position we're taking with Sarah right now, because with so much uncertainties, insecurities now and whatnot, you know, she's kind of just going off the deep end, and not having like any wise counsel to really stand on, just having to make the decisions herself. Yeah, she's gonna make some mistakes along the way, and putting heaven in complete lockdown basically is definitely one of them. But given how much pressure she's under now, you can't blame her, you know. But yeah, that was really cool. Our main antagonist of the season now is Lute. Like, I don't know how we're gonna do this, right? Because she is not very powerful at all. You know, I'm very curious to see how a character like Lute could handle with someone like an Overlord, because I think they made it clear that like Camilla is an Overlord in hell, but I think she does start above Vaggie in terms of overall power and prowess. So, you know, how would Lute handle someone like Vox, like the Overlords? How does an Angel Exterminator compare to the Overlords? You know, she doesn't seem to have any inept super abilities like they do, so I'd be very curious to see that. But she's on like a genocidal warpath right now. She, you know, we kind of implied it here that she had feelings for Adam. Now she lost the one she loved, and she just wants to do a genocide. But obviously, she's nowhere near the threat level to actually accomplish that, so I'm really curious how we do build up her character in this season. But like I said, you know, if there's ever a character to really prove that heaven folk can go to hell, it would be Lute. And the rage and, you know, the sorrow that she's feeling, it would definitely weigh her down. So I'm curious if we'll get anything like that in this series. But definitely she's going to go to hell at some point, and given that the kind of premise right now is Vox wants to destroy heaven, Lute wants to destroy hell, be very curious if we do get a fight between those two at some point. That'd be really cool. And the song, oh man, the song was peak, you know. All three of these songs were good in this episode, but obviously Gravity, that's the fucking that's the peak one of the season so far, and I'd be really curious how we actually top that. But it has been, so you know it's going to be dozens of songs to come. But, oh, that was the best part of the episode for sure, and I really enjoyed it. And yeah, other than that, I think that's pretty much it. We did get Lilith, who's still chilling in heaven. Again, we got to learn the deal she made to actually ascend to heaven anyway. And, yeah, but we're kind of putting that on hold right now, which is unfortunate. So, seemingly right now, she's not an antagonist, which is a bit unfortunate. But we'll see that we'll probably see that in the season, I'm sure. But yeah, guys, that was great. That was the second episode of Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Really enjoyed that. And yeah, a whole episode outside of hell, which was crazy. But I get the feeling we're going to go back there in the next one. So guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.